A feature on the paid version of Snapchat is starting to draw criticism for its potential to stoke the anxieties that young users may have about their social status. The Friends Solar System feature on Snapchat Plus effectively ranks the 8 friends that you interact most with on the app. In this scenario, you are the sun, your closest friend is Mercury, your 8th closest is Neptune, so that's how they rank them. For more on the reaction to this feature, we're joined by tech expert Avery Swartz, founder and CEO of Camp Tech. We were just talking about Snapchat less than a month ago, and here we are. The Friends Solar System app is only available on the paid version, Snapchat Plus. Yep. The paid version, while it's only turned on by default, it can also be turned off. How did you react when you learned about this? You already weren't keen on Snapchat.
Yeah, I don't love Snapchat, to be honest. I don't really love it because the user base skews so young. And we know now, there is proof. There have been studies and reports that show that tweens and teens can have social media negatively impact their mental health. So when I see features like this on Snapchat, I hear, I'm thinking so much about how this could potentially be used for harm. And so it really concerns me. This, along with some of the other features that are inside Snapchat. You and I have talked about Snap Streaks, about Snap Maps. These are all things that are fun ways to stay in touch with friends, but also, tweens and teens can be mean, and they can use this against each other.
Yeah, a weapon or a tool, right? It's all in the, it's all who's holding it. How common is it in the tech world to see a company entice young users into buying things by leveraging concerns about social status? I mean, everything in that is exactly what mental health experts are telling us we don't want to see in social media.
Right. So we've got to think, who's benefiting from this? Why is Snapchat introducing features like this and keeping them in the platform? So inside the tech world, we call this stickiness. Okay. So an app is sticky, like glue or tape. It's adhesive, right? It is sticky when it gets you to come back over and over again, because that's the goal of Snapchat. They want to have active users on their platform, so they're either paying for subscriptions or they can serve them ads. So Snapchat and other social media platforms know which psychological levers to pull in order to get people to indulge in behaviors, to engage in behaviors that will bring them back over and over again.
Okay, so in terms of dangers to young users, how would you rank Snapchat compared to other social media platforms?
I personally think it is probably the worst. The absolute worst.
Why do you say that?
In terms of all of the big ones, excuse me, because there are some that are a little bit more on the fringe that are dangerous as well. But Snapchat has this, the ephemeralness of the platform makes it very difficult to stay on top of it. It has all of these things inside of it that are encouraging people to keep coming back over and over again. Another phrase we use in the tech world is a nudge. There are nudges inside Snapchat that encourage you to come back. Things such as a snap streak. There's an urgency in a snap streak. There's this feeling of anxiety if you don't participate.
You don't want to break the streak.
And then Snapchat rewards you. They give you a digital badge. They say, good job when you do keep a snap streak going. These are psychological manipulations used to get people to come back to the platform, regardless of how it makes them feel.
Being used on children developed by adults.
Absolutely.
When you put it into that context, it makes it a lot clearer. Okay, if you have kids on Snapchat, what do you do? If you're a parent whose kids want to go on Snapchat, what do you do?
So I say, if your kid isn't on it yet, hold the line as long as you possibly can. But I deeply empathize with parents who have let their kids use Snapchat. I think it's very ironic that a lot of kids want Snapchat because they feel like they're being left out and they're being excluded. But then when they go on the platform, odds are they can still be excluded. So it's time to have critical conversations with your kids. Get them to engage in a critical thinking exercise. Ask them, how are you using it? Why is Snapchat doing this? How do they make money? And how do you feel about being part of this system?
Avery, always great information, and I know you have more on your social media. That's a social media we will plug. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.